Oh, hey love. Shouldn't you be with Melissa and Mark? They were trying to explain that board game again, weren't they? No, I'm fine. I just wanted a little quiet for a minute. You know how parties get after a while. Everyone talking at once, someone laughing too loudly, someone balancing a plate in one hand and a drink in the other, like this entire house is a circus tent. I only stepped away for a few minutes, that's all. What? Disappeared? No, sweetheart, I didn't disappear. I walked with my legs. Very normal, very boring, very married woman at her own house party behavior. No, I did not blink out of existence. That is a very dramatic way to say your wife left the room. Maybe you blinked. Maybe Melissa distracted you. Maybe Mark said something so painfully confusing that your brain politely shut off for half a second. And when it came back, ta-da, I was gone. Perfectly explainable. Babe, you're doing that face. The one where you already know something and you're waiting for me to stop lying badly. I hate that face. It is unfairly handsome, and it makes arguing very difficult. Okay, fine. Maybe I did not walk in the usual way. Not exactly. But before you say anything, no, I did not teleport. Teleporting is completely different. Probably. I assume. I don't actually know any teleporters. That would be absurd. Sweetheart, please. Could we maybe just let this go? Just this once? You saw something strange. I said something evasive. And now we both agree that marriage is full of little mysteries. Isn't that romantic? No, not romantic. Suspicious. That is a much less pleasant word. All right, love. I suppose there shouldn't be secrets between us anyway. Not real ones. Not ones that make you look at me like I've suddenly become a stranger. I didn't know when to tell you, or how to tell you, or whether I should tell you at all. Because once I say it, you can't unknow it. And I can't make you look at me the same way again just by wishing you would. No, it isn't bad. Not bad. Just impossible sounding. Come here, just sit with me for a moment, please. There, better. You always say I explain things better when I'm not pretending to be calm in a doorway. I knew you would say that. You always do. Straight to the point, fix the problem, take the tangled thing and pull one thread until it becomes simple. I love that about you. I also find it deeply inconvenient right now. All right, here it is. I can stop time. No, not an April Fool's joke. It is not April, and if this were a joke, I would have prepared something much better, probably with a cake or a tiny hat. I'm very committed to props. No, I do not know how to teleport. What you saw was not me teleporting. What you saw was me standing and suddenly stopping time. From your point of view, I was standing near the dining room one instant, and then I was gone, because for you, no time passed between those two moments. For me, I simply walked out, across the room, past Melissa, around Mark because he was standing in the way as usual, down the hall, into the living room. Very normal distance, very abnormal method. I know how it sounds, and I know you're trying very hard to decide whether to be worried, fascinated, or offended that I didn't tell you. That little wrinkle right there between your eyebrows is doing all three. No, don't apologize. I would react too. If you told me you could stop time, I would probably ask you why the laundry still takes so long. What can I do? I can stop the world around me. Everything. People, clocks, music, rain, smoke, falling glasses, the little blinking light on the router that drives me insane at night. Everything just pauses, still, silent, waiting, and I can move inside it. Sometimes I can bring something with me, a phone, a cup of coffee, and someone, if I want to. If I'm touching them in the moment when I stop time and concentrate on them. Yes, that means I can show you. No, don't look like that. I am not going to turn you into a frog. I am not a witch. Well, not that kind of witch. Maybe a tiny kitchen witch, a laundry witch, a somehow finds your missing socks behind the dryer witch. But not a frog witch, probably. Give me your hand, just your hand, love. I promise. No tricks, no vanishing, no frogs. That's it. Hold on. You might feel a little pressure in your ears, or nothing at all. I've never actually done this with anyone before. I mean, I did it with the neighbor cat once, bringing her with me. That's how I know I can bring someone with me. What? No, don't ask me that yet. Just hold my hand. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There. Breathe. You're all right. I've got you. I know the silence feels strange the first time. The whole house is still full of people, but none of them are making a sound. It's like the world is holding its breath. Except us. Just us. Take a second. Don't say anything. Just breathe. I'll wait. You're holding my hand really tightly. I don't mind. Don't let go. Not for any magical reason. I just like to keep holding it. For scientific reasons. Come on, slowly, through the door. Look, there they all are. See Melissa? Mid-laugh, hand up like this. She was about to tap Mark on the shoulder, frozen mid-tap. And Mark, look at him. See his drink? Tilted. There's a little arc of wine hanging in the air right there, like a tiny crystal pendant, suspended. He was absolutely going to ruin our rug. Again. Watch, I'll slide this coaster under his hand. There, tuck a napkin in beside it. When time starts again, the wine lands on the napkin. He'll think he got lucky. He often thinks that. It's his natural state. You're welcome, rug. And over here, Melissa's earring, half off her ear, half on the carpet. She'd have lost it. Blame the sofa for a week. Let's put her earring back in. She'll never know it was out. Mystery solved before it began. I'm not that kind of witch. Maybe a somehow finds your missing socks behind the dryer witch. And see him? Mid-step. Right by that loose cable I keep telling you to tape down. One of these days, love. So I push the cable under the side table. With my foot. Very elegant, I know. There. Now he won't trip. Mostly, I am the invisible household safety committee. With excellent hair. You do not get to disagree and stop time. That would be rude. How long have I had this power? I've had this since I was 12. Knocked a cup off the kitchen counter. It froze halfway to the floor and I screamed so loud that nothing heard me. Not even the cup. Then I touched it and it started moving again. In my hand. The rest of the world kept holding still. When I panicked, everything snapped back. My mother called me quick. I almost fainted into the cereal. At first, I used it by accident, then to avoid accidents, then for a little more time, a few minutes before an exam. Of course I used it to cheat on exams. Don't tell me you wouldn't. And then I started to use it for some mischief. A quiet hour to breathe when the day was too loud. A chance to change outfits before dinner without making you wait downstairs pretending not to check your watch. No, I know you check. You do it politely, which is worse. Very sweet, very devastating. And sometimes, when you were too fast at things, at opening doors, at finding hidden gifts, at guessing surprises, I needed a little extra time to get ahead of you. You may interpret that in the most respectable way possible, or not, but I will deny everything. Yes, I am blushing. No, stopping time does not stop blushing. I checked several times. Very inconvenient power design. Here's the part I didn't want to admit. The touch is what brings you with me. Only at the moment I stop time. After that, you're locked in until I start again, with or without my hand. So, earlier, at the party, when I left, I touched your shoulder first. I was going to bring you with me. I almost did. Then I chickened out, let go, started time again, and from your side, I just vanished. I've wanted to share this with you for a long time, and I was scared. Not of you, never of you. Scared of losing the ordinary life, the normal husband, normal wife, normal little complaints about dishes and music and who forgot to buy lemons. I love normal with you. Normal is precious when you can step outside it. Thank you for not running, for looking at me like that, for staying. I didn't know how heavy this was until I put it down. Good. You're okay. Would you do something silly with me before I start the world again? Dance with me. I know, no music. It's trapped between notes out there. But you know the rhythm. You always do after a moment. Give me your hand. That one. Other hand on my waist. There, like this. You're doing wonderfully for a man whose wife just confessed she can turn the universe off for a breather. No, I cannot turn the universe off. That sounds terrible. Don't say that at dinner. Mark will have follow-up questions. Left, right. See? Not so impossible. I know after tonight you might wonder how many moments were longer for me than for you. The answer is some. Not all. Not everything. I didn't build our life out of tricks. I didn't make you love me. I didn't edit you into choosing me. You loved me in moving time, in ordinary time. That's why I was afraid to tell you, because this part of me is impossible, but us was real before you knew. Say that again. You still think it's real, even now, even with all this. Oh, love. You have no idea how much I needed to hear that. May I? Just a kiss. No tricks, no editing. Just this one, with the world holding its breath for us. Thank you. Yes, I know everyone is still frozen. That does make this a little dramatic. But honestly, if a woman is going to confess she can stop time, she deserves a dramatic setting. Confession number 2, while we're at it. I may have taken one of those tiny chocolate things from your plate earlier. You had 4, now you have 3. Yes, you'll notice, and you'll ask, and I'll tell you the cat ate it. We don't have a cat. That's future me's problem. She always thinks of something. Should we go back? Melissa has been mid-laugh for several minutes now, and I respect her commitment to that punchline. You don't have to let go of my hand. One more thing first. Please don't ask me to use this for everything. Traffic, work, lost keys, the exact moment the toaster burns the bread. I know. And sometimes, yes, I can help. But I don't want our life to become something we only live after I've paused it and made it neat. Mess is part of it. Late mornings, burnt toast, awkward pauses, saying the wrong thing, then apologizing. I don't want to steal all of that from us. Only the moments that need a little mercy. And maybe, very occasionally, the moments that deserve to last longer. Like this one. Come, here. Nobody will see us suddenly reappear when I restart time. It'll be seamless for them. Okay, ready? When I start it again, the music comes back suddenly. Mark's drink lands on the napkin. Melissa finishes her laugh. No one will know we were gone, except you and me. And the tiny chocolate I absolutely did steal. 3, 2, 1. There. See? Perfect. Mark didn't spill. Melissa still thinks her story is funny. The universe remains mostly intact. And you're still holding my hand. That's new. In the best way. No, don't look at me like that in front of everyone. I am still trying to appear normal. at least until dessert. Later, when the house is quiet, when the dishes are in the sink, and the last guest has fallen into a cab, maybe I'll show you what a minute can feel like when nobody else gets to have it. Publicly acceptable, privately interpretable. Now come on, handsome, before Mark explains the rules of that board game again. I am very tempted to stop time for both of us. Thank you for following me, love, even if it ruined my mysterious exit. Now you know, and you're still here.